What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I want to talk about 8 very random things that I personally think are definitely worth the hype. So this video was inspired by another video I made on 7 things that are not worth the hype, or 7 things that are overrated. If you missed that video, I will link it down below. It was a really fun video to just sit down and chit chat and talk to you guys about things that I think are totally not worth it or just overhyped in my opinion. But this video is an opposite version of things I do think are worth the hype, and I have 8 different things I want to share with you guys. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so since this is a fashion channel, the first one that I wanted to bring up are staple pieces. So like staple pieces of clothing, like wardrobe essential pieces. So things like a basic tee, basic jeans, like blue and black denim, blazers, etc. Things like that I think are definitely worth the hype. So many people talk about them, so many bloggers, influencers, YouTubers, they all say it's definitely worth having all of your staple pieces of clothing. I definitely have to agree with that because I've been collecting classic like wardrobe essentials for a couple years now, and I have to say those are my most worn pieces out of everything that I have in my closet. So those things I truly believe are worth the hype. People do talk about it way too much, but having those staple pieces of clothing is just a really good base and foundation to build off of from when you're styling all your other pieces. Whether you have a classic style, more trendy, or other things in between, I do think they're really worth it and definitely worth the hype. Okay, and the next one, so if you're like into fashion and staple pieces and clothing, you've probably heard about Levi's. Levi's jeans are definitely talked about so much, how so many women love them, and it has this huge hype around them. And even from people that told me, you know, years ago it was like the it jean, and I feel like it kind of still is. I definitely think they are so worth it. Now they may not be for everybody, just depending on the style that you like, but for a lot of people, they rave about them, they're obsessed with them. I have like 3 or 4 different pairs. I love them. I think they're totally worth the hype, definitely worth having in your closet, or even definitely worth just trying them on and see if you like them, because so many people that I recommended these jeans to, they tried it on for the first time and they were like, OMG, where have these been all my life? They are perfect for like your classic staple pieces of denim. They make your butt look good and they just fit really well, and I love them. I definitely think they're worth the hype and worth checking out. I will link my favorites down below for you guys. Okay, and the third one is actually what I'm wearing a whole lot of, and it's minimal gold jewelry. So I feel like this is another thing you probably see on bloggers, YouTubers, influencers, on them all the time, and they talk about their favorite types and blah blah blah. I definitely think they're worth it because they're a piece that like will never go out of style and that you can wear pretty much with every single outfit. It's so simple, so dainty. You can stack them. Like I have them like a bunch on right now, and I feel like it's just such a good piece to have and to style, and definitely worth the hype because I know so many people talk about them, and I definitely recommend going with something that's good quality. The next one, so steering away from fashion now, this is something totally different, but this is something you probably see on especially Instagram all the time, but it's professional photo shoots. So whether you're doing like, you know, family photo shoots, or even if you want to do it yourself, just of you, I really think they are totally worth it in my complete honest opinion. I know nowadays you can just easily take pictures of yourself, just get a tripod, set it up somewhere outside and start taking pictures of you and your family, but no one's gonna take as good pictures as somebody that does this for their profession, somebody that has an amazing lens that can shoot very beautiful photos. These are memories that you're going to keep forever. You develop them in your home if you want them like framed, and even in an album book, and I personally think they're so worth it. The next one was probably my most bougie purchase ever. Out of all the baby stuff that I've bought, I got suckered into checking this out by different bloggers, influencers, and a friend of mine highly recommended it. But it is the Uppababy Stroller. So if you're a mom, you probably heard of the stroller, you have it, and I feel like I see everybody have this stroller, which kind of makes me like, oh yeah, everybody has it, but you know what, because it's just that good. I'm obsessed with it. The quality is so good. I'll try to insert footage here. The functionality of it, the style of it, how durable it is, it's 100% worth it. It's definitely a bougie purchase. It's definitely expensive, but it is completely worth it. So the sixth one, I feel like a lot of, again, bloggers, YouTubers, influencers talk about this so much, but it is having a skincare routine. Definitely very hyped up, talked about by so many people. If you look, there's so many videos of my skincare routine, including me. I have that video out there, I'm pretty sure. I think I do, here on this channel. But it's just because it's so important to really take care of your skin and be intentional with it and use products that work for you and your skin. And there's something just so good about having a specific routine, like this is step 1, this is step 2, step 3 of my routine, and you do it consistently. Your skin will thank you for it. It's just gonna look amazing. You'll feel a lot better as well. So whatever your routine looks like, do it and stay consistent with it. Find products that work best for you. And at least something that's hyped up for sure and talked about by so many bloggers, but it's definitely worth doing. Okay, and the last couple things are also related to beauty. So the 7th one is Artis Brushes. So you've probably heard of them, maybe you've seen some ads about them. This isn't sponsored, not an ad, not a shout out for them or anything. This is just me sharing my personal opinion. Their brushes are seriously amazing. I have one, it's just in my bathroom, but I'll insert like footage or clips of it here. But I am honestly obsessed with these brushes. Nothing puts on my makeup so smooth like these brushes. They are expensive, like one brush is like $65, which is insane to me, but I've had it for 2 years, and you just clean it, reuse it, and it's honestly amazing. This application is so smooth and so flawless, and they have different shapes. I just went with the Elite Oval 7, which is perfect for literally everything: foundation, concealer, contouring, bronzer, things like that. And I just have that one brush, and I use it for literally everything except if I have eyeshadow, if I use eyeshadow or eyeliner. But highly recommend it. I feel like it is starting to get very hyped up by a lot of bloggers and influencers. I discovered the brushes a couple years ago, was immediately hooked. I have been talking about them since, but the only con I have from that brush that I've noticed, it does absorb a little bit of makeup when you apply the makeup on your face, like say like foundation, and you start blending it in. It does absorb some of it, so you can probably lose more makeup that way. But regardless of that, it just goes on so smoothly. It looks beautiful, like the makeup application, and I honestly highly recommend it even with that con. Okay, and then the final one is 100% very hyped by bloggers, influencers, YouTubers. I finally decided to try it a few months ago just to see what all the hype was about, but it's the blow drying hairbrush, like the super popular one by Revlon that Amazon carries, Walmart carries. I love that thing so much. I even gifted it to my mom for Christmas. She's obsessed with it as well, and it just gives the best blowouts, best volume for something that's at home, you can easily do, and it's such a fun tool to own. I will honestly never go back to my regular blow dryer, even though I do like it. It's just, it leaves my hair more frizzy, and when I use the 2-in-1 blow drying hairbrush, it takes away that frizz. It makes my hair so smooth and look so shiny and just look amazing. And you know, every time you see my hair, I mean, I use that blow dryer. This is my hair washed, blow dried with a blow drying hairbrush, and curled as well, and I just love the volume it gives. It just looks so good, so fresh. I highly recommend it. It's believe under $50. It goes on sale all the time. A lot of you guys gave me feedback saying you really love it as well, so this product is definitely super duper hyped, but 100% worth it in my opinion. Alright, so we made it to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing my 8 things that I think are definitely worth the hype. These are definitely products, things that are hyped up, but I think are completely worth it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think is not worth the hype, worth the hype, things like that. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more weekly videos, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye!